It's spring of 1975, and I'll never forget, Jeff Beck comes out with an album called Blow by Blow. Now, it was actually recorded in October of 74, but it came out that May. And I ran down to Corvettes and I bought it right away as soon as it came out, and I brought it home and I put it on and I put headphones on and I listened to the entire record and I listened to the album while I read the liner notes, and I was just so excited. I just loved that album. And on that album was a song called Freeway Jam. And it was a shuffle. But over the top of that shuffle was a hi-hat pattern of 3/2. So it's that underneath this 1-2 kind of flat shuffle groove. And for a 12-year-old, that's really hard to do. So the point is, I got it and I learned it. I struggled and I spent days and I worked it out. And I used to put the album on and play with it, and I learned the song and I learned the grooves, and I was so excited that I was able to get that. And I think that when we're young and impressionable, these things that we learn, we emulate the great stars, the great albums, the great musicians of the music that we love and the music that we love to play and the music that we're kin to. We take it in and it never goes away. I mean, I learned that groove when I was 12 years old, and it was really hard to do. So fast forward 40 years, and here I am, building, as a lot of you know, I'm building this this drum library of these ethnic loops. They start out with a trap kit, and then I build percussion, ethnic percussion I play over the top of it, and I'm creating these stems and these trap set grooves. And in the creation of this groove, I'm developing this groove that you're hearing right now, and I'm thinking, God, wait a minute, I've heard this somewhere before. Sure enough, it's Jeff Beck, Freeway Jam. It has that much influence on me this many years later in my life. And I think that when all of us are growing and developing and playing, we just take in music. I was salivating for music. I still do today, but I really did in my teens. And you just want to learn everything and grow and play, and I'm practicing every hour of every day that's possible to me at that age. And I just, I want to say that it's just interesting now to me that I really am starting to understand that everything influences everything over centuries. If you go all the way back to the Gregorian chants in the 12th and 13th century, they influenced Renaissance music, which then influenced, opera in the 1600s, which then influenced Bach, which influenced Mozart, which influenced Beethoven, which influenced the Romantic period of classical music, and then all of that evolved, and then came in jazz, and then the blues, and everything is something from something else. If I ever think that I do something original, somebody's done it. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not original. It doesn't mean, but somebody's done something like it. It's everything is from something else, and everything is influenced from something else, and it carries with us. And I thank Jeff Beck for that album.